Welcome back, folks, to more Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA the Mega Dimension DLC. In the last episode, we got ourselves Heatran. Quite a nice one to get, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be using this Heatran, but it's certainly an option. Absolutely an option. We've got a Pokeball here as well. Let's investigate it. There's a Pokeball containing a Lucario on the table. Do you want to take it with you? Sure. I've got a Lucario now. I already had one anyway, but there is a letter from AZ near the Pokeball. To Masterath. I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit through my mind now. Here at the end of things. I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when the dark day fell over Galar. All that falls into the past disappears. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Masterath. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I am truly glad to have known you. Thank you. Could have given me something better than Lucario, but okay. A level 50 Lucario. Cool. I already have a Lucario. Is that better than the one I've got? My one's an alpha, though. I'll keep it, sure. Imagine if I just release it immediately. I don't need it. Actually, no, to be fair, I could do with having two, because we've got the Lucario Knight Z, of course, so yeah. Anyway. Something seems to be up with Lida, so let's go and see what's going on. This feels similar, doesn't it? That was Lida, right? I think so. What's she doing? It's the dead of night. We'd better check on her. Maybe she's having nightmares. We'll just look at the door. All right. Saw you. Saw who? What's she saying? Quick, we've got to go check on her. Lida, we're coming in. This feels like Naveen all over again. Only probably less annoying. Is she sleep dancing? Saw you, don't Mega Evolve. It's a bloody Starmie again. Yeah, I thought she was. Is she sleep dancing? We'd better wake her up. Why'd you do that motion, Coroner? You gonna punch her or something? Please punch the Mega Starmie instead and make it go back to normal. That'd be nice. Mega, wake up! What? What are you all doing in here? We heard you shout. What? I did what? What? I must have been dreaming. You were dancing in your sleep. I think I was dreaming that I was at a dance audition. Yeah, but it was weird. I was tiny, like I was still a little kid Ansha's age or something. Is the Starmie also sleep dancing, or is the Starmie awake? You can't tell because it's a Starmie. I was trying to show off my moves with Starmie, but nothing was going right. Then Starmie Mega Evolved, and the judge said Mega Evolution was off limits. Ah, lovely. A judge who agrees that Mega Starmie looks dumb. So try to prevent it by putting that rule in. I see you, Judge. I see you, Dream Judge. So I was frantically trying to get Starmie to undo its Mega Evolution. Just take its stone away. Easy one there. Now that you mention it, I wonder... If a Pokemon were to Mega Evolve outside of battle, how would you get it to change back? Well, usually there's a time limit. And then it goes back to normal. That's usually what happens. I'm not sure, but here's my question. Why was Starmie dancing along with you? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe we're just that in sync. We've been together since I was a kid back in Hoenn, after all. I thought you were going to go back to normal. Nope, you still look stupid. Dreams work in mysterious ways, huh? By the way, did you dream about someone you knew? You kept saying, saw you, saw you. Oh gosh, I'd totally forgotten about this. But back when I was a kid, and Starmie was still just a Staryu, I could never pronounce its name right. It always ended up sounding like saw you. Guess I kind of reverted or something. Okay. Ah, that makes sense. Kind of. Well, it's cool you're such a dedicated dancer that you can literally do it in your sleep, but try to keep the noise down, okay? Sorry for the shock, and thanks for checking in on me. Piss off, Mega Starmie. Go away. It's fine. Let's just try to get some sleep. Bloody Mega Starmie. It is the worst one, isn't it? They could have made that look so much better. But no, instead they went for Patrick from the SpongeBob movie. In the high heels. Oh, it's another your father is a coward. Stay away. Stop. I'm upside down now. Gravity means nothing. And I'm back to normal. Hurt. What the hell is that? It hurts. This ain't good. Help. The plot thickens. But with what? Seems like we're getting closer and closer to something, but we don't really know what that is. The next day... Well, it's good to know that my alarm's still going off, and I'm still in the same bloody clothes I always am. Never going to get them washed at this point, not even my turtleneck. That's definitely not getting washed. Ah, it's nice that we got a chair for gulping, at least. I had an unsettling dream. It was as if someone or something was telling me to go away. I had a dream like that too. If Hyperspace Lumiose is expanding and merging with Lumiose, maybe it's affecting our dreams. Say, do you think that it'd be easier for us to find the Pokemon that Antja wants if we let Hyperspace Lumiose swallow up our whole reality? Probably not. We probably don't want that to happen. Do we? Yeah, Coroner, we can't do that. If the hyper-strong Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumiose started appearing here, regular trainers like us wouldn't be able to handle them. Sorry, Lida, I was trying to lighten things up with a joke, but I guess it wasn't that funny. Or were you just styling out of a really bad point? Either or. That's usually what people say when they say, oh, it was just a joke. It's like, no, you were saying something, mate. Don't backpedal now. Own the joke, damn it. I appreciate that you're still thinking of my goal, Coroner, even with everything else going on. Woof, apparently. Cool, alright. Guess I put my foot in my mouth so deep that Antja had to help me dig it out. It's odd that we haven't heard from Corbeau yet. Maybe we really do need to say his name to... Oops, I just said it. I believe in Corbeau. Good morning to you, Team MZ. Sorry for the trouble, but would the team join me in my office? And I do mean all of you this time. You sounded serious. That can't mean anything good. Guess we better get going. I guess so. Hyperspace Lumious Survey number 6. What is around? Hopefully something good. We obviously won't be able to see as of yet, but... we got Battle Zone, Battle Zone. Battle Zone, Battle Zone. Okay, we got something there, but it's a 4-star. Cool. We got this. No. No. Okay. Okay, just... it seems to be just... oh, no, wait, no, there's one there. Oh, it's another chance at Zangoose. Brilliant. Okay, I mean, that's not great for us. But we have another chance at Zangoose, I believe. Which is very good. It's another chance at that. I'll gladly take it. Right. We've got to go to Corbeau first. To the Rust Syndicate. There it is. To the Rust Syndicate we go! Hurrah! Alright, but now we're getting to 4-star stuff. This is gonna get rough. We're gonna need... I'm probably gonna need to do some grinding at some point. Literally for berries. I'm probably gonna need to grind for berries. It wouldn't surprise me at this point. I'm still gonna run through this office. Ha 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 ha, you fool. Okay. Are we all here, or is it just me, Tawny, and Coroner? Or is all of us here? What? What the hell's going on now? Corbeau! Wait, where are we? Well, this is Hyperspace Lumios, but how did we get here from Corbeau's office? It's certainly not Corbeau's office. Much as I'd love to be wrong, I think we're in Hyperspace Lumios. Yeah, no shit, Naveen. To be honest, you're probably the only one we haven't seen here yet. But how? Hooper didn't open a distortion for us or anything. Nope, I didn't do it. Oh god, it's Jacinth. Hellos, Team MZ. What is the meaning of this? Miss Jacinth? I mean, how did we get here, is the thing. Corbeau did warn us that Hyperspace Lumios could start merging with the real Lumios. That hypothetical is looking more and more like our reality now. No way, we can't let that happen. Especially not after you've worked so hard to prevent it. Easy now. Let's all keep a cool head. Hello, Emma. Emma, what's your read on the situation? Let's start with the facts. Normally, you all enter Hyperspace Lumios using Hooper's powers. Actually, hang on a minute. Wasn't there a rule that came in for this where it's a bit unstable if it's more than 3 people? Wasn't that a rule that was put out earlier in this DLC? Because if that's the case, we've got like 7 of us here now. 7 or 8 of us. We're like double the limit. Over that, almost triple the limit. But this time you found yourselves here without warning, right? Right. It's bizarre. I'll say. Especially since it also seems to have affected Jacinth and me. And unlike when Hooper opens the way, there's no sign of a portal back to regular Lumios. So I guess we need to find another way out of Hyperspace Lumios. Oh. Hey, did you lot take a surprise one-way trip to the Bizarro Zone, or was it just us? You too, Corbeau? Then we're all stuck in here. Great. Just great. Well, wandering around aimlessly isn't going to do anyone any good if we can't find each other. Your group had better just head here, yeah? We're in a place that's surrounded by walls, so look for somewhere like that. That could literally be anywhere. Thanks, Corbeau. Surely they are the ones who should come and find us, no? Hopefully, once we meet up with Corbeau, we'll be able to find a solution. Sounds like it's time to hunt for somewhere surrounded by walls. Again, that could literally be anywhere. But okay. Cool. Hyperspace Lumiose. Yeah, so we got this. Okay, let's see what we can find then. Maybe it's in the shopping center. Are there any Pokemon around here as well, I wonder? Well, there's Tawny. So it doesn't seem to be here then. Ivar's here too? Alright, Tarragon's here as well. So I just need to try and find this place with the walls. Can I get to the roof that... Yes, I can. Alright, let's go to the roof then. It doesn't seem like there are any Pokemon here, which is a bit of a shame. I'd have liked to have caught a couple. But never mind. Alright. Onto the roof. Oh, nope. Onto the roof. There we go. There are other people here. Oh, Shavi's here and all. Okay. Where are we surrounded by what? Aha, we found you. Let me just roll in. There you go. Rolling into the cutscene, flying into the cutscene, dropping into the cutscene. Aha, the rescue team arrives. Looks like Lumiose is in big-time trouble again. Anyone got any good guesses as to what's causing our current predicament? Did that distortion above the tower do this? That seems to be the case. To be more precise, power appears to be building from within the hyperspace distortion over the tower. And that power is distorting the real Lumiose. Which means that not only are Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumiose appearing in our world, but people from the real world are also being warped into Hyperspace Lumiose. We know the most about this whole place too. I guess our subconscious minds were more susceptible to Hyperspace's influence. But if these powers keep growing, every person and Pokemon in Lumiose could end up here. And in time, it's possible that no one will be able to return to the real Lumiose. No way! That's not happening! We can't let it happen. We've got to protect Lumiose. Again! Yes. Something just happened. Vinny's very shocked. We're all very shocked, actually. Apart from Emma. I don't think Emma's shocked, but everyone else seems to be. Oh, we're back in the office. You're standing on your desk, Corbo. Huh. Looks like we're back. Why are you standing on your desk, Corbo? Felipe, clean my desk now! That experience we all just shared suggests that Hyperspace Lumiose may indeed be merging with the real Lumiose. And it's only just beginning. Yeah, but how much time do we have left? Remember how Hyperspace Lumiose would get unstable if 4 or more people went in at once? Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier. I think about how many folks we had in there just now. Sure didn't look unstable to me. But it won't be long before every person and Pokemon in Lumiose could get swallowed up. But we can stop it if we figure out what's going on with that big distortion above the tower, right? That's the hope, yeah. No matter what it takes, we'll put a stop to our world merging with Hyperspace Lumiose. We didn't work so hard to protect Lumiose just to watch it turn into some nightmare zone, yeah? Anyway, let's get back to why I called you all here in the first place. We finally managed to learn something new. Yeah, tell us everything, Corbo. Brace yourselves for this. We've learned that Hyperspace Lumiose is being created and sustained by a single Pokemon. Just one Pokemon? What Pokemon could be capable of all this? Okay, so if it's something to do with dreams, you could go Hypno. Darkrai? Possibly? They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't give it to a Hypno, surely not. I'm going to say Darkrai. Well, this Pokemon spent a long time exposed to the unbridled mega power from the tower when the tower went on its rampage. That explains why the distortion above the tower is too intense for us to get a read on it. Still have no reading. So all that mega power is causing the Pokemon to generate this strange other world. Sounds like this Pokemon might go rogue. We've got to save it and catch it. Excuse me? Once we save that poor Pokemon, will Hyperspace Lumiose disappear forever? Good question. Good question. If it disappears and takes with it my dream of catching the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after, I'll understand. My dream isn't worth the suffering of everyone here in Lumiose. That's very thoughtful of you, kid. I'm touched. Here's the deal. Once we handle the Pokemon causing all this, Hyperspace Lumiose should finally stop expanding. But that doesn't mean it'll disappear right away. According to our calculations, it'll linger for a bit. Hopefully long enough to follow your dream. Apologies if you can hear that in the background. It sounds like a car alarm's going off. There you go, stop now. Thanks, Corbo. And Ansha too for being so understanding. But there's still a problem. How are we supposed to get to that huge distortion above the tower? Fly? Can we have Zygarde turn into giant Digimon Megazord and fire a cannon shot at it or something? I don't know. Even with Hooper's help, it seems beyond us. Hoo-boo! Yeah, cry me a river, Tawny. That's what Hooper's saying. If only I were capable of making even better donuts for you all. Well, we have the 8 berries now, so, you know. I don't think this one's your responsibility, Ansha. Your donuts have been nothing but great. I wonder if there's some other way to power up our donuts. Something we haven't tried yet. Any ideas, Masterath? I guess a keystone might do the trick? Huh? What are you talking about, Masterath? I get it, and I think you've got it. We'll feed Hooper a donut, so it will, that we infuse with the power of Mega Evolution. You're feeding Hooper Mega Evolution energy. Okay, then. Huh? Hooper may not be able to Mega Evolve, but I bet a donut like that would bring out some really wild power anyway. Why do I feel like this is going to backfire on us? Hooper does have another form. It's Hooper Unbound. This feels like a bad idea just to try and get to our ends at this point. I rather like the idea of a Mega Donut. Got a nice ring to it. If we combine the power of all our wonderful Mega Evolution users, I think this ought to work. What's it going to cost us to do this? Right, we'll need more than Team MZ. It's time to bring our ragtag crisis team back together. And a plan like this will need a name. We'll call it... Please be something good, Corbo. Please. Rust Syndicate and Friends. That's terrible. Operation Mega Donut. That's terrible. You could have called it Operation... I don't know, something cool. You know... I can't think of one right now, but... Well, because it's about bloody donuts, isn't it? Using a donut of mine to awaken the power of Hooper on par with Mega Evolution. Wonderful! It'll be as though we are Mega Evolving as well. Hooper apparently disagrees with that. Now, that we've got ourselves a plan. You know what it's time for. Go out and survey Hyperspace Lumia so we can do our thing. I'm counting on you, Masterath. You came to the right person. I'm not counting on the other two, though. You're a real character. You know that. Probably a dead puppy somewhere. Corbo just smiled again. After coming up with Operation Mega Donut. Alright. Let's have a look and see if there was actually anything else. So there's one there. That's fine. No, 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 no. Yeah, there's you there, of course. There's the Zangoose as well. Which is right there. And I think that's the lot. Okay, cool. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to go for a break. I'm going to go for a break here, folks. But next episode, let's play Pokemon Legends ZA, the Mega Dimension DLC. A second chance at Zangoose. I'll see you then.